this time next year, we're going to be, you'll be dead. I have a Ouija board. That's not a read. She told me that. Maybe I'll have some beans grown by then.
How did that?
What?
Me being dead and then you got beans growing.
Because that's what I'm working towards.
You're going to put me in the compost machine too?
Oh, well, do you mind? You're not using it?
Please.
We're going to stuff you and do meet and greets.
I'm going to be the scarecrow of your garden.
Yeah. I'm gonna motorize your arm. You're gonna be doing a windmill at all times. Yeah.
As long as I get to wear this bracelet.
Even in death, she's still doing drag. That's your worst fear. You get to heaven and God's like, did you bring everything with you?
Yeah, he said, did you bring that one costume that I like? No, God.
That's so funny. Okay. Right where you want to count us? We have a whole shtick. We're gonna do a whole shtick. My name is Olivia Like It.
And I'm Indya Naomi.
And this is Queen Versus. Oh, yes. You want to take the lead? Take the lead. Do it. Greet everyone.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Queen Versus.
And we're live.
We're live at Mycelium Gallery.
Yes. Covered by all this beautiful art you see behind. Isn't that fun? You like that?
I do. I can't even.
D&D-esque.
Yeah, look at that.
Remember when you came and played D&D at my house?
Yeah, and you terrorized me with the printer.
I did terrorize them. It was a lot of horror. You showed up late and we were already playing a little bit, and then you had to cut up a baguette and put spinach dip in it. And I said,
I did. Yeah. I did. I made
extra on this Halloween.
some really good spin dip too.
It was good. Yeah.
You're welcome.
The fear got you.
I had to toast it.
Yeah. You said, can I use your oven?
You said,
I'm not
fine.
using it.
Make yourself at home, I guess. I don't.
That's crazy. I believe that's the first time that everybody saw you out of drag. Because everybody that I know,
I don't doubt it.
they're like, oh, we've never seen any out of drag, because every time they've seen you, even at a random event, you were already in full drag.
Right. Well, to be fair, I've also never seen myself out of drag, so.
That's so scary.
I'm usually, even when I wake up, there's still just a little bit left.
I bet. Yeah. Well, our topic today, we're branching out. We have several things to talk about. And a lot of talk about, we wanted to wait until we could do it in a place that made sense. A little bit of art.
Here we are.
Obviously, art makes sense, right? We're in an art gallery.
Yeah.
Do you think you consider yourself an artist? Do you consider it?
Yeah.
You think of it?
Yeah, absolutely.
What kind?
Drag artist, makeup artist.
Yeah.
I graduated with a culinary art
Culinary
degree.
artist.
Yes,
My God.
Look at that.
I didn't think about all of those.
Yeah. Do you consider yourself an artist?
I think probably yes, but sometimes I'm thinking I'm not an artist because I don't do like physical art, but that's not all that it means. But that's all I thought it meant for so long.
This is
And now it
physical
feels
art
weird
right here.
saying.
Yeah.
No, this is just me, baby. That's
just a corset. Yeah.
Are all drag queens artists? Not all of them.
No. Yeah. No. I'm glad we can agree. Yeah. I'm glad we can agree.
That's crazy.
Moving on.
I think it's so fun, like looking back at drag in olden times, and they just didn't look very good. And it's not their fault.
We tried our best.
It's us, our olden days.
Yeah, we tried our best.
Mama.
We didn't know much.
That is accurate.
Yeah.
That's so fair.
Yeah.
I'm scared, like, sometimes I don't like having photos to look back on, because, like, what if a couple of years we look back and we're like, who let us look like that? Because, like, right now I'm like, it's good, it's nice, it's right. But I said the same thing a few years ago too, and it was not nice. It was not right.
Correct.
It was what it was.
Yeah. You know who you can count on though to remind you of that?
A child.
Oh, I was going to say Facebook memories.
Oh, at the worst time.
At the worst time. Oh, damn! I was having a good day.
You're having a bad day, and
So remember
Facebook's
this?
like, do you remember when you used to look
remember
really bad?
Yeah.
There's that one photo. I think it's all of us. It was at the old Partners. It was me. I think you were there. Serenity was there.
That purple wig was there.
That hard front purple wig you used to wear.
Mm-hmm.
And it like pops up every few years. So when he comments on it, is like, y'all remember this? Girl, I will kill you.
I'm trying to forget. Please.
Quit commenting on this photo.
Please.
Oh
It's just
my
a list
God.
of her comments. It's
Yeah.
just her. No one else.
2020, 2021, 2022, 2023.
Yeah.
She ain't never had a Facebook that long, though. She keeps getting hacked.
That's fair.
She keeps downloading pornography.
Well, change your VPN.
Now we're sponsored by NordVPN.
Yeah.
NordVPN. I wish. You know what I could do today? Renew my tag again.
Well,
And it cost me $211 to renew my tag. Is that normal?
I
got
think
a
so.
2-year.
I'm scared to see mine.
Do they charge you more if your tag was late to be renewed?
Yep. They charge you by the day.
They charge you really?
By the day.
How much each day? 25 cents?
Yeah, it's like $5.
$5, $30 a day, and then it's $5 a day?
No.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
How long was my tag expired for? Oh, it does? I believe we hit that today. And with your help, we can do it all over again in 2 years. That's so sad. My God. Do you know who our biggest supporters are when you look at our social media statistics? Who do you think they would be?
It's not Robert. I'm just kidding.
Like, because when you think of like drag, like in the past, like gay men in like gay nightclubs doing drag for other gay men.
Right.
And like that is not the case anymore. I feel like I don't know. It doesn't tell me their
sexual
sexual preference.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's women are
women?
our
Oh,
biggest
yeah.
our biggest listeners and our biggest supporters through TikTok and stuff. And that feels true.
Right. It feels
I would
great.
much rather do. I've talked about this all the time. If I walk into like a drag club and I'm about to do a show, and there's like you could walk into a room and there's 100 twinks, I'm walking out of that room immediately.
First of all, how'd you get in?
What do you mean? Me?
Yeah.
What does that mean? Explain yourself.
I'm just saying. Twinks are hateful.
They are hateful.
They'd stop you right at the door.
Me specifically?
Just us in general. Drag queens, they'd be try to read you from head to toe.
That's fair. I thought you were talking about me specifically. I was getting upset.
Oh no.
I was beginning to get hot. I do feel though like a lot of gay men don't like drag as much as they used to.
Correct.
I feel like it became kind of just too normal, too regular.
Yeah, it's saturated.
Too run of the mill.
Yeah, it's very saturated.
Yeah, a lot of people go to a show at a bar and they're there at the bar and the show's happening in the background.
Right.
It's but we might see that change because now if it becomes illegal, it might be taboo again and people find it exciting.
Ooh.
Would you still do drag if it was illegal? Do you feel like you have to though? Because you're like, oh God, I have to do it now.
Probably, yeah.
That's the hard part because you finally have an out to never do it again. But then if you stop, you're a shitty person.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's fucked up.
So catch-22. I'm like, gosh, shit.
Yeah. That's
Maybe I'll just do terrible drag and just not get booked.
You'll get booked.
Yeah.
Arrested.
That's true. Right. Correct.
Downtown.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They say she's in here. Come get her.
Somebody called the police on a friend of mine a long time ago. I think you know who it was. We were at Angles and her ID was expired, but she got it anyway. But she wanted to get revenge, so she called the police on her and the police showed up. And she was like trying to escape, but the police had like went to the back door too. I had to drive her home.
Damn.
It's not a very fun story, but
It was hateful.
It was scary for me. This is my first interaction really with a police officer being like, take her home, giving me a command. I didn't like that. I don't do well with authority. I think we all know that by now.
I was trying to wait. Were you expecting like sympathy or something from me like that?
I wanted to see your take on it.
Maybe that's every day.
You think I have a problem with authority?
Who?
Me.
No. I'm just getting commands from police officers. Yeah. Me.
Do you interact with police officers that often? What are you doing?
Not as much as I used to.
What did you used to do?
Well, you want to list alphabetically?
Or just a couple of instances of a reason you needed to interact with the police so often?
I don't need a reason. They don't need a reason.
That's true.
Sorry. They don't need a reason.
That's fair.
But no, I was just minding my business.
They just get after you?
Yeah.
In Oklahoma City?
Yeah. Specifically Del City.
Oh.
You would not catch me in Del City.
Sure.
I heard that. I was in a
home of the original Del Rancho.
Right.
Is that true? I just made that up. I literally just made that up. Is that true?
I have no idea.
Okay. Then we'll say yes.
Yeah, we'll say yes. Yes. No, but I was in a left turn lane at a stoplight, and I hit my signal light, and it came on, but then it just like randomly like clicked off.
Mm.
The police officer behind me, and I turned, and she pulled me over. I was like, she was like, you didn't use your signal light. Ma'am, you were behind me. You saw it come on. And then another car pulled up, and I said, what's going on here?
Back up?
Back up.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
I was like, oh, God. But then again, I wasn't doing drag back then, so.
They wanted you to.
Probably. Maybe I could have did a number.
Well, your roommate called me on the way home from Stillwater. We're doing a show in Stillwater, and she called me, and she said, I just got pulled over.
Oh, that roommate.
I don't know why she called the hell out of me. What is I'm going to go down there and meet them? Like, what?
Yeah.
Like,
you could have just pulled up. Hey, I know this one. This is a good one. Yeah, this is a good one. Yeah.
Let her go. Yeah. Let her off with a warning.
Please.
We can't have two gay people out here antagonizing these police officers. They will get both of us. At least this way, they only get one of us.
Well, damn. True. This is sad but true.
I had to go on. And but I think she just got a warning.
Yeah, she just got a warning.
Good for her. Good for her.
She was like, this is my first time here, officer. I didn't know.
That is a lie.
That's a lie and a half. Yeah, that is a lie and a half. You've been down here for some trade a few times.
That is accurate.
Yeah.
That is accurate. Yeah. Now, speaking on art, of course, we're going to talk about AI again. I don't know if you are over it, but I'm going to bring it up.
That's okay.
I'm going to bring it up.
We have to talk about it.
We do.
It's current events. It's pop culture.
I want to be able to post these clips from this. People can know how I really feel because I've been angry a little bit.
Just a little bit.
We'll get to that. But first things first, AI kind of plays into, before that, accessibility when it comes to art. And so I wanted to highlight art accessibility because it can be a bit daunting to get into it, right. Especially drag as an art form. It is, the barrier to entry can feel high. That don't stop a lot of people, but it can feel, because once you look into everything that you'll need, not need, I guess, but if you want to do it and feel like you've done it well, it can be quite expensive. All the makeup, all of the, hair
products, costumes.
Gets
jewelry.
Yeah, it gets out there, and you can get away with doing it. You have one wig for a while. I think I only had a single wig for a really long time.
Me too.
That hard front purple one.
Yeah. The hard front purple one.
She paid $12 for it 16 years ago, and it got you through some tough times.
And it was stolen.
No, it wasn't stolen. You gave it away.
I did give it away.
You gave it to my friend Hannah, and you said, "Can you do something with this?" And she said, "I'll try my best." And she sat on my floor and said, "I can't do anything with this."
She did something with it. She took it across state borders.
She never gave it back to you.
Never gave it back.
You didn't want it back.
I didn't.
It was ugly. You're better off without it.
Yeah, now I use my natural hair.
And that's nice.
Yeah.
Keep it off of your face.
Yeah.
It's, you just put it on your head and go for it. I love that.
And it's cheaper.
I bet. Yeah. That's fair. Yeah. And you grow it yourself.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Don't look at it.
I'm just happy for you. I wish I could snatch my hair back and put a topper on. But alas, I cannot. Maybe someday.
Maybe someday. Yeah.
You believe that?
Yeah.
You don't believe
it. Take a lot of Elmer's glue, which is not great for your hair. That's why drag queens are bald.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. But so the barrier to entry can be a little daunting, and for art, other kinds of art as well. But that's why, while we're here, we can highlight the artist closet over here. Here at Mycelium, they have a closet of supplies, art supplies, sewing patterns, all kinds of stuff. People can come in and donate or can take from, and that is a great resource.
Right,
that's
awesome.
Want to get into art or you need something, you can come, and especially now, being able to express yourself, get things out. I know for us, our version of art is like performance art, and finding a song that really, really vibe with you and going into a show and being able to perform it and like getting those emotions out. It's quite healing. Other people, that's through putting pen to paper, painting something, creating things.
Right.
And so having a place where you can go and have access to stuff like that is, I think, very important. So if you want to come check it out, come look at it over here at Mycelium Gallery.
Yeah, absolutely.
1,000%. But it also plays into AI, because I've heard a lot of people talk about this AI is a way to give people access to creating art that doesn't have it normally. And I think that is fucking stupid. And I've been clear about that, I feel like.
Yeah.
I think I've made myself exceptionally clear to my own detriment sometimes.
Which is fair. Accurate.
I'm nothing if not honest.
Yeah.
There's a girl in Indiana. She made a post a while back. She said, I have merch now. She had merch. When a drag queen makes merch, y'all they be nervous because it sometimes is just them with like a Redbubble account, like I sell bed sheets. No, you don't sell anything. They're putting your face on dropship bed sheets. But she had this. Do you have a Redbubble account?
No.
You printing stuff on Redbubble?
No. I'm thinking I have another story. So go ahead.
She posted a picture of this, I think it was a t-shirt. And people are like, girl, that's AI. We don't want to buy that. And she said, it's not AI. My friend made this for me. And people are like, I don't believe you, And then she came back, it was a few hours later. She said, I'm sorry, everybody. It was AI. My friend lied to me. And like, it wasn't.
My friend lied to me. Okay.
Right. Who's your friend? She said that the beginning, before this, she said, I don't want to tell anybody who did the art because my friend doesn't want their name on it. But I promise you that my friend made this and it's not AI. And then she came back and said, yeah, it was AI. I'm sorry. But don't be mad at me. I didn't know. It's not my fault. But I still want.
Right.
Chad GPT,
Yeah.
And so I found that to be, she already annoys the hell out of me. I just don't like her very much. And so that just sent her over the edge. Just this, because I know she's lying about it. I know it's a lie.
Oh,
she's
absolutely.
not telling the truth.
Oh, absolutely.
Because if you won't tell me who made it, it has to be, and it was very obvious. It wasn't like a little, it can be good sometimes. You're like, I don't know. Maybe it's not. This was AI.
Obviously. Okay, so do you recall the member in the community that was going on tour?
No, you have to preface with the story about that. For you to tell that, you have to preface.
Okay, so there was this lovely, lovely gentleman who was nuts, to say the least. But he was going on tour. He announced this huge tour that he was going on, and he had I can't remember who the artist was that was opening
Alex
up.
Warren. I think
it was Alex Warren. Yeah, Alex Warren.
He sings that song "Ordinary." I don't know if y'all heard that one.
Yeah. So this famous country singer was going to open up for him and had backed him up and helped him write these songs. And
he released Alex Warren released a statement, allegedly saying, "I can't wait to step out of the spotlight and let a true artist shine. This artist has worked so hard, and I'm excited to share a stage with a person who really puts a meaning behind art."
Yeah, mm-hmm. And it was great. And then you go and listen to the songs on Spotify.
He had three.
Three songs. You're gonna go on tour with 3 songs? Well, Pussycat Dolls are going with 3 people, so I guess it just...
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I guess you can do whatever you want.
3 songs, and every single one was like sang by a different person.
Yeah, it was a different voice, and it was like, okay, but it just had it had his like portrait on it, just...
just...
it was like...
Just gay and posing.
Just gay and posing.
But it was an AI...
And it was all of it AI. All of it.
And the statement from Alex Warren was AI.
All of it.
The ticket link was AI. The whole thing was AI.
All AI.
And so Eventbrite deleted it and removed it. So now I'm just out that money. I wanted to go to... We're not bullies. It's just some people need to learn that they can't lie. He was trying to scam people. He was trying to scam people.
Absolutely.
It's not fair. It's not fair. But I've seen a lot of, AI flyers too recently. Everybody and their grandma has, for their business or whatever, just plugging in. Keep going. You got it. Get you a chip, baby. Get you a chip. Go ahead. Crunch on it.
How dare you?
I love that.
So rude.
No, I love it. I love it because I love to eat a hard candy in a movie theater, and you know how hard it is to get that on candy wrap at the movie theater without people getting at you?
Especially at the right time. He's like, of course it would be quiet at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the sad part. I'm just trying to unwrap my hard candy, my root beer barrels. Mama, I love a candy in a movie theater.
My wax Coca-Cola candies.
Well, yes.
Oh gosh.
But yes, a lot of drag queen events with AI flyers on my Canva is free. Do it, do it on there.
Right.
A lot of drag queens doing AI promos.
Yeah.
Who is this? Who's this girl? Because that's not you.
Right. No, absolutely. Because when they show up to the gig, you're like, how can I help you?
Because that one, there's a drag queen. She is a Trump supporter drag queen. She's a straight police officer, Trump supporter drag queen. And she posted an AI photo. She's like, this is my new body. Girl, that sir.
Nope, I saw you in that drive-thru. No,
she had ninny hips. And like, it was like fully like see-through mesh, and it was like a real body. Mama, that's not real. That's AI.
That's AI, yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's scary. That was real scary. And then she posted
some hateful things,
more pro-Trump propaganda.
Yeah. Of course.
And then she wants to say, "Why can't I come out and do a show with everybody?" What the fuck?
Yeah,
because you pulled India over in Del City, and that's not nice.
Yes, you did. Ass.
I've also some queens have been sending, like, when you message them, and all my stories are around drag queens because that's the only people that I know. And like, they've been texting through ChatGPT. Like, they respond. Yeah.
Who?
I'll tell you after the show. They respond. They've been responding with like very obvious, not how they
talk.
Yeah. And I'm like, who am I talking to? Who is this? Who am I talking to? Because it is not the person that I know. So they've been running through like the conversation, running it through AI, or I don't know if they have like a digital assistant or whatever that does like a summary and like sends a new message.
I literally just use punctuation. I don't know why.
It's not you.
I was like, that's all I did. It's all I use punctuation. She got really pissed. She's like, this is not you.
I do not like punctuation. If you're texting me, do not end your sentence with a period. If that's all you're going to send me, do not end it with a period. That is hateful. do not put two exclamation points. If you're going to put LOL at the end of it, I'm sensitive.
Yeah.
Do not say K. Ever.
Okay.
Or I'm going to be upset. My day will be ruined.
I know this from experience.
Use an emoji if you have to.
Yeah.
There's easy ways to keep me happy. And that's one of them.
Sure.
These queens don't know how to use an M dash. I swear to God. Nobody taught them how to use an M dash. And suddenly everybody knows how to use an M dash.
You said,
I'm getting upset. I don't think so.
Something's afoot.
But the thing is, a lot of people obviously don't like, they say, if I see an AI flyer, I'm just not going to support your business. I'm not going to come there. I'm not going to do that because it doesn't vibe with me. I don't like it. But then people getting angry at the people who are standing against it, like, I'm not going to do that. I don't like AI. And people making fun of them, like, you just hate progress. Like, there's nothing you can do to stop it. All you can do is watch it happen. There's nothing you can really do. Well, not now, because y'all have like fed into it so much. Right. If y'all would, if you're going to go behind our backs and use it anyway, no matter what we say, then we're not the problem. You're the problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I find that to be a little infuriating. People keep commenting on. Actually, there's a man who commented on our last video. We posted a video.
Oh, wow. We got a comment?
We did.
Love that.
Can I read it to you? It's not about AI, but he's called Butch Queen on Instagram. And it was the video from the Dems office. You were talking about Republicans can't read. That's why they're having a hard time understanding what's going on.
Right.
Which is not, that's not a joke. It's the illiteracy is high. This person, Butch Queen on Instagram, said, It's amazing there's people so fucking stupid and ignorant, they still believed in left and right. The sheeps to slaughter analogy was fitting. Do you ignorant morons realize the Democrats have done nothing to stop any of this? You didn't notice they tried to impeach that disgusting fat pig first, amen, where he did nothing like he was going to do. Now the Democrats are absolutely no better. You ignorant borderline R-word people are stupidity personified. As a member of the gay community, it's so embarrassing to me how stupid you people are.
You feel better?
He is not. He's from Australia. His account, he is based in Australia. So that's a lot of emotions for somebody so far away.
Right.
Like you have no dog in this fight, and he's mad at us because we did a show. We did a show at the Democrats' office. If you want to say the Democrats should do more, you can say that. Yeah, you most certainly can. And you should hold them accountable. But to say that, like, we're stupid for like trying to vote for candidates to make change, I think that's a bit much. I think maybe we got a little too many feelings in that message, sir.
Right. I think you lost the plot.
Yeah. Especially your name's Butch Queen. You're a gay Australian and you're mad at me? What did I do?
Yeah, what the hell did I do?
I don't know anything about Australian politics. Who's the Prime Minister of Australia?
Right.
Do y'all know? Exactly. I go on his account like, how dare you vote for the Prime Minister of Australia? You idiot. There's no point.
Please.
It's actually a koala. Did y'all know that?
It's actually,
It is. It's a koala. But that is not about AI, but I wanted to bring that up because it was funny and I like to talk about it.
Well, yeah. I'm just here for the engagement on the post.
Yeah. Mama, that's...
Please, do it again.
They say you should delete these hateful comments. I'm not deleting these hateful comments.
No.
It's engagement.
No.
People are seeing this.
Right. I want people to see how stupid they are.
They'll never see that.
Well.
They'll stand by it. But, when we do TikTok lives and stuff, Robert is on there and somebody will say something hateful and he'll block them. And they're like, you need a better moderator. Because, like, this is too much. As if he's like supposed to stop it before it happens.
Right.
Like he's not going
like, I don't like that username. Blocked.
Actually, that happens sometimes. People come in with specific usernames and he does block them immediately. Because sometimes you can tell.
So yeah, sometimes you can tell, and then sometimes you can't say those kind of things.
Some of their names are crazy on there. I don't want to say this out loud.
See?
But I'm going to say it.
Okay.
I get in trouble on social media for things that I feel like aren't that bad. And then I was playing Marvel Rivals and there was somebody, his screen name, touch my hand.
I don't like this.
His screen name was T-Girl Pounder on Marvel Rivals. And I get after it, If you like what you like, do it. But I can't believe he's allowed to say it,
He didn't. You did.
Oh my God. Thank you all so much for being here. Robert, can you pull the car around? I'm gonna go home. Oh,
I'm sorry.
You like that one?
Yeah.
There was another one too, but I can't remember. I'll tell you after the show.
Okay.
I'll Google it. I'll look into it.
Yeah, I didn't have any control over that one. That one just...
It came out of you.
Yeah, my bad.
I love that for you. Hate it for me, but I love it for you. You finally get me back after all these years.
Oh, please.
I don't deserve it. Why do you think people use AI so much? Tell me. What do you think?
I think they're lazy.
That's fair.
I think they're lazy. I think that's what it is. But I've also said it on the podcast before, like, to me, art cannot truly be art if there is no struggle.
Yeah.
So if you haven't cried over a piece of art, or if you haven't gotten angry and just like ran to your art to do something to, just let your feelings out, it takes nothing to type into words to describe what you want and then something appear.
Mm-hmm.
But really, like, true art takes time. And it takes, blood, sweat, and tears, depending on the type of art form. So to me, literally. I just think like AI is just, when it's not used, I guess, in the way that it's intended, it's just laziness. That's just me though.
Yeah, no, that's fair. It's a shortcut. You have to learn a craft. You have to learn how to do it. You have to learn these things. And for some people, it's not in the cards. Like for me, I could never be I can never put a pen to paper and draw something.
Oh, I can't.
I cannot. I write like a goat. My handwriting is terrible. Like I can't get it to look like I want it to look, and I can never do that.
Right.
But the solution to that is not to, undermine artistic integrity across the entire board and like use a program that has stolen from
previous artists.
Right.
Absolutely.
Sometimes you have to just accept that that's not what you're going to be doing.
Absolutely.
And that is okay.
That is all right.
Undermining everything is not the solution. And people are like defending, there was a Democrat running in a state that just had their primary against Kat Abu Ghazali. I think I told you about her. She was running as a progressive.
Yeah.
And the man who won, they're asking questions. One of the questions was, is AI art true art? And he was like, yes, it is. And I was like, it's an easy question to say no to.
Right.
Like, there's no, you could just say no. And it's really his opinion, to me, feels controversial.
Right.
But it's not that controversial, actually. There's so many people who are like, it is. I had to work to get that. I had to type into a little box to make this happen.
I had to pay $14.99 for the pro version.
Yeah. I used all my credits.
So
now I had to get the pro version so I could do more credits. And I don't know, having people defend it to the ends of the earth, I don't get it. I feel like everything is so clear when it comes to a lot of these issues that I don't understand where they're coming from. I don't get it, especially when it comes to like drag queens. Like, you are a visual artist. You yourself do visual art.
Right.
And you're having a computer program
make your face.
Right. Do it for you. Because we did a show together actually a while back. And instead of making a flyer with our faces on it, they took all of us and ran us through AI and then took our AI portraits and put us on the flyer. And we don't look like that. That was not me. I could never wear a flat bob.
That was not you. But that was pretty fucking close of me.
No, wrong.
I said, oh, all right. Besides the hair. I said, oh.
That's how you see yourself, certainly. But that was not India Naomi.
No, that was Iris. That's what Iris looks like. When I first started, the bitch had no neck. And I was like, ooh, skinny legend. God damn it. I hate it here.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
AI bad. Yeah.
I didn't know how to recover from that. What do I say? You was over here having a
crisis.
Thought, an out loud thought. And I said, okay.
I was having a crisis.
We'll get through it together.
Yeah.
Well, you'll get through it and I'll be here when you do.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're so welcome. But I get angry because I got in trouble on Facebook. I had did my opinion, set my opinion out there, of course. I don't like AI. If you're going to do an AI flyer, don't invite me to it. Don't tag. I have a rule about drag shows. If it's going to be a bad drag show, don't invite me because I don't want to come. Or if you do it through AI, don't invite me because I'm not going to come. I want to be entertained and I want to feel like you're doing a good job and I want to feel like you actually have something meaningful to say, when you're doing the art form.
Yep.
And so I put that out there and several people were not happy with me. They thought I was talking about them specifically. And I had nobody in mind, but they do fit the bill, right? They do consistently use AI on their flyers. But also there was a place that I was working that put use AI flyers. And I said what I said, if they have AI flyers, don't go to the event. And I have no shame. I will be what I am at all times.
Right.
And so I got a little bit of heat for it. But I really truly think that why I'm so angry about it is because I create things. I write, I create, I make things, and I don't want people to feel like they can be on my level just because they paid $14 to a computer program.
No, absolutely.
Don't ever grab
valid.
a mic and think that me and you
are competing.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that's wrong. Yeah, and a lot of people feel that way, right? You hone your craft. You spend time becoming, like, your sense of humor is kind of integral to who you are. It comes from a lot of times trauma. You learn how to respond to things. So that's a big part of who you are. The way you write has been honed for a lot of times. And so for people to skip the line, I think it's just really, really offensive to artists and creators, especially because one, the reason it can do that is because of the things we already made, right? Creators and writers already did it. And now you get to have access to it.
Right.
And now you get to just run it through that and then mix it all together. And now you think you're the same as us. And that's not true. So I'm personally offended a lot of times. You know?
Yeah, no, that's accurate. I mean, that's fair. And it's also valid. Because at some point in time, there is like a rite of passage, I guess, when it comes to, being a successful artist. I mean, so just to, like you said, just bypassing all of that and skipping that and just being like, oh, well, that was easy. Like it puts a bad taste in other people's mouth. And like, I can't connect with that. There's a slight disconnect when not even just like as an artist, but also as a viewer. Imagine yourself going to a gallery such as this and then just saying, AI generated art. There's no emotion behind the painting. There's not a person behind the painting. It's just all digital. It's ones and zeros, and they just have color. That's it. No one struggled through that. There might have been a theme of some sort, but it doesn't tell you anything about the individual that made it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because you struggled for this.
Sure did.
You ever try to put your shoes on in a corset and 6 pairs of tights? It'll get you out of breath.
And you might throw up.
Have you ever thrown up in drag?
Yeah.
Like during a performance, after a performance, or like?
My birthday, what do you mean?
Oh, God. If y'all weren't there for India's birthday, she had a good time. My God, she had a good time.
I believe what you say.
She don't remember it.
But I believe everything that you say.
She had a microphone, and my God, she wouldn't put it down. You spent literally 20 minutes thanking everybody, and then having them clap for me, and then you thank them again,
and then they clap for you.
Then you said, and make some noise, please, for Olivia Lycan, everybody. And you said, I'm so glad everybody's here. Please make some noise for Olivia Lycan, who came to help me co-host today.
I was so grateful. I was grateful.
I was grateful, but the rest of the people were not happy to clap anymore.
They said,
not this again.
Yeah.
Literally. That's so funny. And then we were there and you had some pizza y'all brought, and somebody had left some chicken tenders loose in the bar. And then some people who came to your party were like eating the tenders.
They were random. They were random chicken tenders.
I know. And
I don't know who brought them.
Y'all are eating that, and I don't know where it came from. They said, oh, it's probably fine. And those were all of your white friends who did that.
I haven't seen them since.
Right. Right. Because I talked to your mom, and she said, hell no, I'm not going to eat that. I don't know where that came from.
He said, okay, cool. Mm-hmm. I thought it was just me.
As I grew up, if my mama didn't know where it came from, I wasn't allowed to have it. Like at church, going through the line.
If she knew... If you're in church going through the line, she knew where it came from. You're not eating that.
Exactly.
Yeah. Don't eat that.
Yeah.
Don't eat that. She made that.
Mary brought that. Don't eat that.
Don't eat that.
Yeah.
Don't eat that.
That's
She has cats. Don't eat it.
The musical, demon possessed. Yeah. So now transitioning from art into, it's Women's History Month right now.
Work.
Yeah. So why do you do drag? Let's start there.
I do drag because it is a creative outlet for myself. I am able to dance. I get to play with makeup, and we're not really playing at this point.
Costs too much to play.
Costs too much to play. So yeah, I get to wear makeup and just the being inspired by other female artists, whether it be drag artists or musicians, dancers, things like that. I feel like I get to channel those women, and I also get to perform and entertain a multitude of people. And that's kind of where I thrive the best, is in performance. So yeah, what do you do?
Same thing.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. Yeah. No, very that. Obviously, it's a creative outlet. It's this fun thing. It is also an homage to women as well. You know, some people I've seen a lot of kind of a Republican talking point of they call drag woman face, trying to liken it to blackface as this inappropriate caricature of women. You know, and I believe if you're doing drag, it should be respectful, but you also should be like a staunch feminist ally. You know, borrowing from that.
Absolutely.
You should return something in return, because behind every gay kid was like a friend group of girls in school who were the only people who would be your friend. You know,
right.
And so to me, I've always felt the safest around women. They're the ones who didn't make you feel crazy or wrong or weird or strange, because all the other boys were they like to tease you. They're kind of, you know, mean to you because you're different. And so like, that's like a partnership, a tales all the time, right? Like the queer kid and his girlfriends who make him feel normal, you know? And I think that's a beautiful thing. And so drag using it as an expression or as a tool to even further political gain. You know, I always say, if you're going to dress up like this, when people are looking at you, you're a spectacle, have something important to say while they're looking at you. Because if not, then there's no reason. There's really no point to it.
No, absolutely. I agree.
But it's also an outward expression of everything I've always felt, this femininity that was not, you know, I wasn't allowed to express. It was something that was kind of trying to be trained out of me. Yeah. And so now being able to wear the cool shoes and the hair and all the things I thought were so pretty as a kid that I would never be able to do, now all of a sudden it's accessible to me. And so I'm going to do it. You know, I'm going to get out there, I'm going to put on a cute shoe, and I'm going to cut a rug.
Right.
Well, I'm going to trim the edges of a rug.
Yeah.
I might not dance hard, but I'll shimmy.
She'll talk around it. Sure will. Is that too much?
Not too much. No, not too much. Not too much. That's crazy. Now, it kind of gives a little bit of insight, I think, into the world of, because it's definitely hard to be a woman in America, right? And men hate femininity, right? Men are misogynist.
Well, they're also trained to hate that.
Yeah, it becomes ingrained in them.
It's ingrained in them. It's something that they're taught, you know, from birth. So sometimes I will say there are very certain circumstances where it's like, okay, it may not be a choice, but there does come a point in time to where we must grow up and educate ourselves and learn that it is okay to show emotion. It is okay to have a softer side, or just to respect women. You know, it's okay to do that. But I don't know. I don't think we've gotten to that point yet in the larger masses when it comes to men in general.
Yeah, at some point there's no excuse. Yeah, it's not. You grew up crazy. Now grow. Yeah, we all had to unlearn things. Right. And I think it's time to unlearn some things. But I think the dangers of men it's kind of crazy, because you notice it. I notice it a lot more. Obviously, as a boy, it doesn't. As a queer person, as a queer man, men aren't very kind in general. But then you put on drag, and I'm very obviously not a woman, but they still feel like they have power over you. They still want to exert some sort of power over you just in those moments of expressive femininity. Absolutely. Which is something that we can take off, you know, something that we could code switch out of, you know. And so we're a little protected from it. But to realize in those moments, and this is like the lives that women live all the time, I think is an important thing to understand if you're going to be doing drag, just to educate yourself on.
And then also, like, when I'm in drag, there's nothing that I love more than to berate a man.
Sure, yeah.
Well, you want to make a spectacle of yourself? I got you, because this is my show. Yeah, I got you, and you're going to be uncomfortable. You might leave. And you know what? You're going to think twice about the next drag show that you go to, because you know they're coming back.
Well, sure, of course. You know, 1,000%.
Some of the biggest fans are straight men.
Yeah. straight as hell until they're not.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But another thing I wanted to bring up, Chapel Roan recently she's in the news, and I've been seeing a lot. Well, we're going to talk about some gay men's misogyny. That's something that we can actually speak on. That's something that we know about. She's been in the news for people not liking how she handles her interaction with paparazzi, right? Mm-hmm. And I find it to be annoying that, one, nobody likes paparazzi. Who's pro paparazzi all of a sudden? So all these videos of I watched a compilation of it actually, a bunch of men getting angry at paparazzi, paparazzos, paparizza,
Papa John's Pizza.
Hell no.
Yeah, no.
Getting mad and getting loud and putting their foot down, and the people supporting it. Yeah, you're pushing him. He's tired of it. You hear you're in his space. He doesn't like that. He's a man. Take your space. Then Chaperone has been very vocal about setting boundaries when it comes to this, and people are like, "Would you sign up for this? Why?" She's being hateful. She's being annoying.
Right. She's being annoying. She's being extra
And so it's just kind of weird. Now all of a sudden we're on the paparazzi side, which is stupid. I think it's weird. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Well, I guess if you dig into it, it does make sense because there's a reason for it.
Right.
On the surface level, it's strange, but under that is, do they like a woman standing up for herself?
No.
I expect that from straight people, straight men. But then I've been seeing on Facebook, people we're mutuals with on Facebook being like, I was right about her. I never liked her. I hate her. She's terrible. She's just this diva. She signed up for this. First of all, she just sings a song. She signed up to sing a song. She didn't sign up to be harassed in public.
To be harassed. And sometimes these paparazzi, they are quite bonkers because some of them will get aggressive. And it's only towards women. It is only towards women. They'll grab the women, look over here, or they'll try to impede or encroach onto their security detail. And it's if that was a man, you would never. The fact that a woman has to have security going through paparazzi is nuts already. Because a man doesn't have to. And then two, they're going to push through security to try to get a closer picture or try to get her to pose or look in their direction. It's clear and it's blatant. The answers to the test, it's already there. They don't respect women. So to me, I'm still fuck the paparazzi.
Yeah. You don't have to like her music. You don't have to like her as a person. But I think just finding a queer woman who's doing art and being this is the moment I'm going to start caring about something and I want to dog on her specifically.
Right.
I think maybe we shouldn't. I think there's maybe not a time to do that. I think it might be not the cutest look, especially as queer people yourselves. Somebody on the post that I saw today, just a local gay, was like, yeah, I didn't like her. And then he started making comments about her body, making comments about her genitals specifically. And people are like, okay, now we've gone way too far. Now we've gone straight into misogyny.
Right. Quite literally.
You don't have to like her music, but now not even just you don't like her talking to paparazzi. Now we're
disrespecting her.
Right.
Right.
And I just that allyship I find so weird to just between gay men and women and just throwing it out the window, this misogyny. But I've come to really recognize misogyny in the queer community. As of recently, specifically, there was during Christmas time, actually a specific instance comes to mind. I was with you. We were doing karaoke together. Mm-hmm. And that day I had texted my parents. Robert actually recorded it for me, a long audio recording. It was kind of like a confession. I said everything I've never said to them before. I told them I do drag, that I'm gay, that I'm engaged to a man, all of these things. That some of it they knew about-ish. We just didn't talk about it. But this is the first time I ever told them point blank, this is what I am, this is what I do. And I truly thought I would never see them again. So I sent them that. I sent it to him, I emailed it to him, and I texted, I said, please listen to what I just sent you. And I turned my phone off. Just turned it off, didn't use it for the rest of the day. I got ready without it, got into drag, and I came and I was there, and I was in a Christmas day. I was literally Christmas Eve, you know. And so all of our friends were there for karaoke, all of this stuff. And it was a fun time. And nobody knew. I didn't tell anybody about it. I didn't tell you. I don't think I did tell anybody else who was there. And so it was a really difficult, Robert was the only person who knew it was a really difficult night. But I did not let it affect my performance or what I was doing. I was really hell-bent on having a good time.
Yeah.
And I did. I had a great time while we were there. You know, it was fun. We were singing, dancing. I did a whole reveal because I had a costume under my costume, you know.
Right.
And then
I have my own show, by the way.
Party, mama, party. You were in a Christmas tree dress.
I was.
Sickening,
it was
no?
great.
And so time went on, and then later that night, a drag queen was there who came in, and she wanted to hug me, and she did, and I hugged her, and then that was it for me. I didn't know there was more to it than that. But behind me, she had reached in to Robert. Robert was on his phone. She reached in and grabbed him, and he pushed her away because I don't know who this is. I'm on my phone. I don't know what's going on, you know. And she took offense to that, and I didn't know it because I didn't really know about it until later. But time went on, and then I think she talked to you about it. But then the next day, when I finally turned my phone back on, I was bombarded with these Facebook posts over and all this stuff about how I'm a horrible person. There is, you know, she got into body shaming me, talking about not my drag, but my actual body, what I look like out of drag, you know. And then she was angry. It all stemmed from because she wanted to grab Robert, give him a hug, and she was angry that he said no.
Yeah, she was angry. Yeah, rejection.
She did not like the fact that she was not allowed to, which she's mad at me, shaming me. I didn't do anything. You know, I don't know why I'm caught in the crosshairs of it. First, I don't know. I didn't say anything. I didn't do anything. But she was like, "You're a piece of shit. I hate you." I gave her a hug. I feel like I should have been exempt, but whatever. But she was angry that she was not able to have access to his body.
Right.
And this, you can kind of see there is a bit of a through line with it of people, drag queens a lot of times feel like they can touch or whatever, you know, if it needs to be learned. But wanting to have access to someone does not mean that you get it. And just because somebody tells you no does not mean that you can go on a tirade about how you were disrespected. The idea that him saying no is inherently disrespectful is really telling that you may be gay, but at the end of the day, you're still just a man. Like you still have not outgrown these male tendencies that we have grown up with. And that was kind of a light bulb moment for me of like, we have so much more work to do because we can't even escape it as queer people.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, you're not gonna get no argument from me there. I'm just saying.
Speak on it, mama.
Yeah, you're not. You already said it. You already said it.
There was a quote that's been going around. It says, "If all men are gone, who's going to protect you?" And then under it says,
"You won't need the protection.
Protect me from who?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I know that if all men were gone, I'd be gone as well. But I'm okay with that. At this point, I'm okay with that.
That's
I will
right.
move on to glory. But there was a TikTok. So I've been seeing that posted everywhere because like it's been relevant. But there was a video of a woman. She had her friend's kids in the back seat, and she had pulled into a parking spot, and a man got out of his car and was like banging on her windows, and he threw coffee on the 2-year-old from the passenger seat onto the 2-year-old in the back. And she's like, "You just fucking threw coffee on a 2-year-old." She's yelling at him. You know, and there was a different man got out of his car and came up and was like, "You need to stop. You're escalating the situation. You know, you need to stop yelling at this man." And I just think about like the wet dream straight men have of protecting people. Like, I'm a protector. But when it comes down to it,
they
don't fucking do it.
They're the aggressor. That's usually what the case is.
Like the idea, like he could have like, you want to be break that man's legs. You know what I mean? Like, do something about it. Do what you always dreamed of doing. But now when it's time to do it.
You attack the woman?
Right. She's the problem. It's on video. I don't know. It just, It just, I was like that. Yeah, this makes sense.
No, that's insane. I mean, yes, it makes sense as far as like the expectations of men, but that's crazy to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
It's like that, the conversation that went through social media about women. Would you choose the bear or the man? And they said, I would choose the bear. And men be like, that's fucked up. I'm going to fucking kill you. Point proven right there that it's just.
The bear is going to mind his own business.
Mm-hmm.
The bear is going to shit in the woods and go about its day and probably wipe better than some men.
You would know.
Yeah.
You've been around them.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Out there. You should do a nonprofit. Teach men you know what? Donating dude wipes to. Does that piss you off?
Not my dude wipes.
Does that piss you off?
What?
Dude wipes.
No. You can just use wipes.
Just call them wipe, yeah.
You can just wipes. Dude wipes. That minty one is nice though. You gotta use it. Just one time.
Tingle a little? I think we can say that here. I think we can say butthole tingle.
I didn't say that.
On the podcast.
I didn't say it. You did.
No.
Did it again. Look at that.
Yeah. You're right. Well. Yeah. Can I even read you a screenshot that I got today of a Facebook post?
Oh God, I can only imagine.
It's more of this bullshit coming from these Republican circles on. They're really, really focused on feminism at the moment. Really focused on misogyny and hatred. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
This man, his name's Dale. Don't ever have an opinion if your name is Dale. That is rule number one.
Dale and Earl. Yeah. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Leave.
Could you ever date a man named Horace?
What?
Horace.
No.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to say.
No.
You could.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Say my name, baby. I don't want to.
I don't want to.
Don't. Gilbert.
Please don't make me. Please don't make me.
Come and get some, Gilbert. No. I'm sorry. I can't do it.
Gilbert, can I please have Nookie? That's not sexy.
What's my name? Say my name.
Is it Gil?
It's Gilbert.
Gil.
It's Gilbert. I can't. Okay. That is not the point of today. We're not here to laugh about people's name Gilbert.
No, we're laughing at men though.
This man named Dale, he said, ladies, feminism is dying. You're free to be feminine again. Find a husband to take care of you, have lots of babies, go to church together, homeschool your kids, decorate your home, wear dresses, take naps, go on play dates, and bake for your family. It's okay now. You're free. Okay, who said that you couldn't do that? Right.
Also, like what? Free from what? Correct. Yes. That's what I'm like, what are you liberating us? Like, us. Sorry.
I got news for you.
Sorry.
Come here.
Sorry. They're a little heavy.
I got to tell you a secret.
They're a little heavy.
She's invested in the fantasy tonight, y'all.
Hello. God, the blood left my head, went straight to here.
It's the people with like the most opinions about women's bodies who are like, it's okay, you're free now. If you had anything to say about it, no, they're not.
No, they're not. Absolutely.
And so this is, people are saying, you can be a woman again. You can do what you want to do. You don't have to listen to feminists, and you can be happy stay-at-home mom. And I think that they never said you couldn't do that.
Right.
The whole point is you choosing to do what you want to do. And somebody commented on the bottom on this post and said, they've been given too much freedom, sir. And so like on the post of them.
What the hell?
Right. The post of like this fundamental, what they think a woman should be and only be, even that is offensive to these men who think that this is too much freedom. So I think we should all get a gun and be able to use it anytime we like.
I was just getting ready to say, let's take it a step further. And
that's a joke, by the way.
Yes, this is also a joke, but castration is an option.
There you go.
I'd just say, just nip it in the, you know what? We don't need multiple of these. We don't.
Yeah, what? It's crazy.
We don't.
I saw today a person being like, I'm a single man and I'm adopting, and that some people think that's weird. And I did think it was a little weird. Is that wrong of me? Because if it depends, because if you have a weird stance, if this is like some random man who does not have a good grasp on reality, I don't think you should be able to indoctrinate a new child. Also,
I'm sorry, but some of these straight couples or just straight people would not pass the exams it requires for us queer people to adopt children. So I say put them to the test.
yeah, I don't know. I feel like that is the thing people say, not all men, but they say, well, then let a man babysit your child. And it's like, oh, you don't want to do that?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Right.
But you seeing the thing about immigrants are criminals and we have to deport all immigrants because no matter what, they're bad and evil. They're committing crime. And realistically, if we wanted to take it a step further, getting rid of men would be like, especially cisgender straight men. Sorry, Jeremy. Getting rid of, like that is the person, the people doing the most harm.
Absolutely.
Like that is not my opinion. It's just a fact. And so they want to say we have to get rid of anybody whose skin is brown and who's from a different place because they are criminals and they could cause harm. Well, if we follow your logic to its natural conclusion, if you want to eliminate harm, no matter what, you'll step on people's rights as long as you get to eliminate harm. Then let's take it a step further and do the big one. Men have to go. Sorry, Jeremy.
Okay, I'm going to say this.
Say it. Preach on it.
Even if we do get rid of every brown person, every immigrant, every woman, for instance, you cannot convince me that white men would just go to wherever those people went just to harm them.
That's fair.
They will get bored with each other.
Mm-hmm.
They will get bored and they will just be like, oh, well, fuck, now what? There they go, they're over there. And then find some reason to just chase after them. So it's literally, that's not a real solution to them.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's been proven time and time again that that's exactly what they do. Oh, look at that land over there. It looks real nice. I'm going to go claim that for myself.
Mm.
Even though that it was fine without them. It's like, oh, well, I want to be a part of that. Hey, that's a really cool thing you did. I'm going to take that. Hey, guys, look at what I made. It's history just continuously repeating itself, using the scapegoat and then slaughtering the goat when you chase it away. So it's once again, I've said it before and I'll say it again. It is a distraction. One, but two, we're not the problem. It's literally
not for this.
Not for this. No.
Different things we are.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, I got problems. But for this, no. The real problem, the people that are causing the most harm, like you said, and the most dangerous are cis straight white men.
Cis, he ain't straight. T.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. And that's drag, mama. That's comedy for you, So moving past a bit of the negative, I guess, and moving into some more positives, talking about some women who inspire you, with it being Women's History Month and women having done so much, of course. And I think it's been such a long time coming. It's 50% of the population, and like now they're getting spotlight, and like it's
right.
been completely a part of it this entire time, and I get that's true for every demographic.
Mm-hmm.
But it shows you how important it is to hold on to these months and these celebrations, because they have been a long time coming. They have been fought for. But what are some women that inspire you besides myself?
Okay, I'm glad I don't have to say that out loud.
Apologize to Jeremy.
Yeah. Women that inspire me. My sister.
Mm-hmm.
My sister, she's a very hardworking woman. And she's struggled a lot. And she's made the most and also the best of it. My cousin, who's a single mom,
Who works too hard.
she does work
She
too
loves
hard.
her kids.
She loves
She'll
her
never
kids.
stop.
She'll never stop. Yeah. Yep. Mhm.
She has gentle hands. How's her heart? Heart of a fighter.
Her hands are kind of rough.
She a survivor.
Yeah.
It's a Reba song.
I know it's a
Okay.
Reba song. Yeah. It's actually Reba. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
exciting.
So yeah, my sister, my cousin. Ooh. I'm Megan the Stallion.
Not a little bit of inspiration,
Yeah, just a
Mom,
little,
but that
a little bit.
they call you India the Naomi.
pony. Yeah, the
India
pony.
the pony. Sure.
Yeah, the pony. Yeah.
Her newest photo shoot she did. My God,
Harry Ziegler. Oh,
just incredible. She looks
she looks
incredible.
great.
Mhm.
She looks great.
She does.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, she's a huge inspiration. Oh, my grandma, the matriarch. She is a very religious woman. However, she is the glue to as most matriarchs are. She's the glue to the family for sure.
Because
And
grandpa ain't gonna do it. Yeah, that's for damn
right.
sure.
You know what I mean? So it's just, it's nice to see. Every now and then I'll catch her like looking, and she's like seeing all of her like kids, her offspring, things like that. And like I can see her heart being full.
Mhm.
And I'm like, damn, one of those days I'm gonna get there.
In between naps.
In
she's
between
just-
that,
Yeah.
yeah.
You said your mom
Yeah.
got her drunk on rum cake on
Oh, that was
accident.
my great grandma.
Oh, your
Oh,
great
yeah,
gra-
oh yeah. You had some of that rum cake, didn't you?
And I was drunk too.
Yeah, that
I
was-
said, damn, your
oh.
great grandma's
Shoot.
feeling it.
Fucked up. Yeah. What about you?
For me, well, of course, family as well. My grandma has always been a hard worker, always taking care of business. She was the only person in my family who let me be, feminine and a little queer and play with the toys I wanted to play with and wear her shoes.
Little cha-cha heels.
Mm-hmm. And she didn't, make me feel bad for it. I always feel I would love to go there and not feel different or laughed at because nowhere else could I, my parents were very strict. They were very vocal about being embarrassed if I acted too feminine,
Right.
very
Yeah.
training that out of me. But she was the first safe space. And obviously she's also a very religious woman and she had her own beliefs as well. But that kindness, that compassion
Yeah.
was very important. My mom as well, she's a very strong woman. She's gone through a lot and we've had our differences. We've had our struggles. We've had our problems, but she is objectively a strong person, and I learned a lot of strength from her. And what blows my mind is she is very strong. She takes care of her own business. She runs. My dad ain't got a clue about what's going on. She takes care of it. But during this last election cycle, she said, I just don't, a woman is not built for this leadership. She just can't do it. It's a man's job. And I'm like, that's
crazy.
You literally
Lead the pack.
right. You do all of these things on a smaller scale. You're not running a country, but you take care of everything. She runs a church. She runs it. Well, she does financials for a business. She does financials for church. She does financials for our home, their home. Like she is fully capable of managing and doing all of these things, but she has been tricked into thinking that she wouldn't be capable of doing it. Like a woman cannot possibly do it on a larger scale. And
Right.
the patriarchy really, they got to her and it cannot get her to think of it otherwise. I mean, Robert's grandma there's a story he likes to tell about he had told her about a doctor, a female doctor. Because they thought she changed doctors, maybe be more comfortable with a woman doctor.
Mhm.
And she said, I think doctors should be men. What a crazy bullshit thing to say. Like, I don't get, and obviously it's ingrained. It's
Right.
why it's, it's propaganda. Cause I just think you of all people you should know what a woman's capable of. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
yeah.
yeah, I want to be able to change my mom's mind so bad, but we're not there yet. But someday I'd like to help her see that she is not what the church made her feel like that she is.
That she needs to be or has to be.
Yeah. Another person, Amy Poehler. I think Amy Poehler is so funny to me. We share a birthday. Obviously, I do comedy. I love comedy, and Parks and Rec was like a secular TV show I got to watch when I was younger, and so it kind of formed a little bit of my sense of humor a little bit, and so I just adore her. I think she's so funny. I think she's so talented and a boss lady as well, getting stuff done. Another person is not a real person, but Olivia Pope.
I love Olivia Pope.
Oh my God.
Well, hold on. I like Olivia Pope when the president isn't around.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
I like Olivia Pope. Now, Annalise Keaton.
Oh, baby, Annalise Keating.
That is
Again.
a bad bitch. Yes.
I love to see her walk into a room because you know she's coming.
And there's a hush fell over the crowd.
You can hear her cha-cha heel smacking down the hall.
Oh, absolutely.
About to get down to business.
Absolutely.
But Viola Davis and Kerry Washington, too, are just incredible actresses.
Absolutely.
I love that. But yeah, there really is too many to name, though. You could go down the list and see like Dolly Parton and Reba forming my entertainment as a young kid, seeing especially Dolly Parton up there, sparkly costumes. We go to Pigeon Forge all the time, and I see this is a drag queen up there on this screen.
So no, that's just Dolly.
Right. And so just being exposed to that and seeing someone who can wear what they want to wear. You might think it's ugly, but they feel good in it,
Yeah.
And so just all of that. It's just you don't realize how important these people are to you until you really stop and think about it.
Right.
Yeah. Is there anything more you wanted to say? Leave us with talking about art or ladies or Facebook comments or anything? Look and see if I can find that photo of that screenshot of the other Marvel Rivals player.
Oh God. If I can say anything, support local art, support local businesses, and remember, I will say it till my very last breath, but art does not come without struggle. True art does not come without struggle. So if you are struggling and if you are an artist, then just know that it is part of the process and it makes your art you. So celebrate that. So yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And you?
The person's name was The Thongler.
That wasn't as bad as the first one.
No, it wasn't as bad.
You picked the worst one.
Which one?
I don't know. Could you remind me?
No.
Okay. Would you like to leave the folks with anything?
I think that is good. Yeah. Struggle for your art. Art comes from work. Everything that you do. And that's everything you do.
Everything, yeah.
Being alive in the world is a struggle, for most people. And so
there's nothing artistic about this, though. I'll tell you that.
That is the creation. That is where your art comes from, is your life, your essence. And don't let an algorithm use what you've already created to make money off of you. We do that every day through capitalism itself. Don't give them another way to monetize you. And hearing people say there's no point in struggling against it, it's already here. That's how it happened. That's how you lose.
Right.
Is by agreeing that you've already lost.
Correct.
We see in elections here, we don't vote because we think there's no point. We see a terrible voter turnout. And so we manifest our own destiny. If you think that we can't stop art from being protected, then you're right. We manifest our own destiny. But if you stop thinking that way and you put yourself in between it, then we have just raised our odds a whole hell of a lot.
Correct.
And for the drag queens listening, if you want to dress up like a woman, I think you really should educate yourselves on how the world treats women. I don't think you get to put it all on and then forget that women exist or stop being an ally. I think you should be in the front. You should care a lot about women's issues, because it does not just stop. Again, with the intersectionality, right? Everything that happens, it should be personal, especially when we have such a stake in it. we dress like this, it should absolutely feel personal. And every issue is going to affect you eventually. It will make its way to you. It's not going to stop just because you don't want it to, Mm-hmm. And so educating yourself, being present, learning things, listening to stories, listening to struggles, and just staying tuned in is, I think, extremely important. And work on yourselves. Yeah. Gay men, work on yourselves. Yeah. Do not think that being gay exempts you from what it means to be a man in America. Because there's a lot we have to unlearn and unpack. And we just maybe miss it because our queerness kind of gets in the way. And we're like, oh, we figured it out. We're good on this.
Yeah, we're a little bit too feminine.
Right. Yeah. And you're still a man in America. There's still a lot to be talked about and discussed. And it's important that you do it, because I'm not going through another Facebook fiasco like this again. I'm not doing it. I swear to God. Yeah. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you all for being here. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for Mycelium Gallery for having us here. We appreciate it.
It's a beautiful place.
Yes,
beautiful place.
Absolutely. Y'all come out and see them. Come out and see us. Just support local. Support local art. Support local artists. It's more important now than literally ever before.
Right. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you so much. I have been Olivia Lykin.
And I'm Indya Naomi.
Join us next Wednesday for a brand new episode of Queen Versus. But until then, goodbye forever.